guitar tip. That was the opening of Free Fallin' by Tom Petty, a song which I think you know. Whenever you're playing songs that utilize full chords like an E chord, you want to make sure that you concentrate on striking all of the strings. Think about starting the pick above the strings and ending it below the strings. You can even kind of drag your pick a little bit. Now there's an instance with the B chord. I just bar it. There's a lot of different ways you can play a B. I just bar it. And I don't worry about those strings because honestly they sound really, really awful. I don't know if Tom plays a straight A chord off of the E, but what I do is I just take these two fingers and move them down here. Can't remember exactly what kind of an A chord that is, but that's only 2 notes. So you want to make sure that when you're strumming it, that you're really focusing on all of the strings. It's as important, the technique that you use to play a chord, as just figuring out what all the chords are. Think about what the chords sound like and think about how you can make them ring out. With an E chord, they all sound good. With this A variation that I play, they all sound good. You also have the option of maybe doing a B chord like that, which is just the B power chord, which actually works really well. But the main thing to focus on is that when you're putting your fingers down, you're pressing hard. One thing to focus on with different chords that you're playing is where you press against the back of the neck. Don't think in terms of just pressing down towards the fretboard. Think in terms of pressing against the back of the neck so it's easier to really push down on these strings. The C chord, it's the same thing. The F chord's the same thing with the G chord. You're pressing against the back of the neck with this part of your hand, right here. Some people use their thumb to press against the back of the neck. It's really to give you the most pressure without just beating the crap out of your fingertips. That's how you're going to get those nice, clean sounding chords. And you also want to think too, when you're playing the chords, that your fingers are not laying on top of the strings, giving you that kind of noise. When I'm playing the E to the A, my fingers are pretty well straight up in the air almost. They're not really resting on it. It takes a little getting used to, but clarity is really, really important. So there's your tip.